contest scheduled for 1 fall. It is sponsored by DW Maintenance and it is for the Wrestling League Championship.
So folks, we've made it to our main event of the evening.
Oh boy.
And this
so
one
ready.
is going to be huge.
And a lot of people may not be familiar with the challenger to the belt, but I have some information for you about Naoki Tanizaki and why you should be paying attention to him. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the current Dove Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion and the Dragon Gate Open the Brave Gate Champion. He has been a six-time triple threat champion with Naruki Doi and PAC as he opened the Trial Gate Championship, trained by Ultimo Dragon and one of the most beloved wrestlers out of Dragon Gate Pro Wrestling. This is Naoki Tanizaki, and it is so cool to see him here. As a fan of Dragon Gate, it is so cool.
But while you go fanboy over Japanese wrestling, Tanizaki has got his work out for him right now.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
He may have all those accomplishments, but I don't think he'll have ever met a man quite like the Wrestling League champion.
Without a shadow of a doubt, for all the accomplishments, all my gushing and fanboying, this is Mr. 24/7 365. And he is a fighting champion, whether he is a clean fighter or not. Make no mistake, he is on the radar of every wrestler and promoter and fan in the United Kingdom.
And folks, that belt he is carrying right there, that is what's on the line. Everything Tanizaki brought out, that's merely for show today. It's the Wrestling League Championship that is on the line.
And he is the only two-time Wrestling League champion. And he has held that belt all the way back since September. It has been a long time and a long reign. James Castle is also someone that's been all over the UK and mainstay in IPW. He is on to bigger and better things all the time. Tanizaki holding up his Dove Pro belt and his Dragon Gate belt.
As I say, none of that counts right now. It's
Not right
only
now.
that belt you see right there, folks. Let's throw things over to Benson.
This is a singles contest scheduled for 1 fall. It's sponsored by DW Maintenance and it is for the Wrestling League Championship. Introducing first the challenger, hailing from Osaka, Japan. Give it up for Naoki Tanizaki! And introducing the reigning, defending Wrestling League champion. He is the ungovernable force. He is the agent of chaos. He is the anarchist, James Castle!
Big fight field right now, Tej.
This is huge, whether people realise it or not, this is a huge, huge match as well.
On one side of the ring, a very decorated wrestler from one side of the world. And the other, a very well decorated wrestler from the other side of the world.
We are underway for our main event. No time limit for the Wrestling League Heavyweight Championship. First call time.
This one going to be a very different contest to what both men are used to. I mean, we've seen James Castle have some very smash-mouth matches in this promotion, in this very room.
He has definitely, for better or for worse, been a fighting champion.
I can almost guarantee you there is no one quite like James Castle in the Land of the Rising Sun.
He is a punk through and through. Now working that ankle.
Wow. Nice escape there from Naoki.
You've got to remember something fundamental in Japanese culture. Wrestling is a part of the curriculum which is not in the UK, so there's a lot more of a standard background in technical wrestling that Tanizaki has. And being trained by someone like Ultimo Dragon definitely pays dividends. Of course, Tanizaki, a 16-year veteran, experience on his side, but youth is on the side of James Castle, viciousness on the side of James Castle. There's certainly different kinds of factors to play in here. Right now, champion in the driver's seat.
This is often the case with two guys that haven't met before, a feeling out process. Kind of getting to know each other, as it were. It's first date jitters.
Oh, from the handshake. He wants to shake his hand. Of course, true colours showing through.
Where the crowd here at Wrestling League knew not to trust James Castle, Tanizaki found out the hard way.
Very quick reverse in the Irish whip. Push him off. Stiff elbow.
And then a running forearm as well.
A lot of spice behind those strikes, Ollie.
See, if you look at all the people that James Castle has faced over the past 12 months in Wrestling League.
Yeah, Jimmy Havoc, Pastor, William Eva.
I was more thinking about the likes of Simon Gotch, Matt Riddle.
Oh, yeah. Well,
he is becoming the guy to welcome these imports to these shores, but it's hardly a very welcome party.
Well, for the top of the bottom of the man, he will welcome them and he will put them down with a nasty knee. But you're absolutely right. He has taken on people like Matt Riddle, the King of Bros. He has taken on some of the absolute best that this world has to offer. And he does come out the other side with a few scrapes, but usually with his hand raised, it's a lot to consider there. Going back for it again, pulling up on the neck.
Wrenching on that chin. I think for a second time he's going to be planting that knee straight into the side of Castle's head.
Trying to go for a Russian leg sweep.
Snap on that Russian leg sweep. Hit with that little bit of extra venom. Oh, it runs straight into that boot. But goes back for a second time. He gets an enziguri to the back of the head.
Kick to the knee as well, taking out some of the main
double foot stomp right between the shoulder blades.
Yeah, trying to get some of the main weaponry of Tanizaki, which is known for that high knee. You can remove that from his repertoire, taking away a massive threat. And you know, there are some parallels to be drawn here between Castle and Tanizaki. Both men very vicious, both men have a very high intensity style, and both men favor using their knees. So it's almost like fighting a mirror image of oneself from across the world.
I don't know what mirrors do in your house, Siege, but
not in appearance, but in
I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. This one spinning to the outside to get dangerous for Tanizaki right now.
Yeah, absolutely. He is currently on the receiving end of a nasty beating. And we know James Castle does not let up for anyone. If he didn't let up for the King of Bros, an MMA fighter and one of the nastiest strikers you'll ever see, he didn't let up for Simon Gotch, one of the premier talent of the world. He's not going to allow for Tanizaki and the premier talent of Japan. James Castle does not respect anyone, no matter where they're from.
You see that shin hook he's got locked in?
It's almost a fish hook he's got right into the side of the cheek. You dig your nails in there and start cutting at the cheek, it's definitely going to mess with your equilibrium. Wouldn't make threats like that, James Castle. Someone might actually bite you. Wow.
Now just laying the boot into Tanizaki. There's the second. Go on, Tanizaki!
Tanizaki looks furious. I might be getting some of that Bushido, that fighting spirit, which Japanese wrestlers are very well known for.
What a huge clubbing clothesline there.
He seems to be cutting off that energy right now, though. Castle firmly in control.
And that one definitely caught Tanizaki on the jaw, just underneath it.
Yeah.
Checking his jaw, making sure it's still in one piece.
Yeah, he's shaking off the cobwebs right now. Now pulling the jaw again, and now pushing the knees. Looks like he's trying to rip his head off of his shoulders.
Castle breaking at the 4 count.
Castle just doing anything he can to sap the life out of Tanizaki, not willing to go move for move or strike for strike, quite happy to choke him out, wear him down. It's an interesting tactic. Ollie, what do you think is going into the mind of Castle right now?
So I think this is still part of the feeling and process. He doesn't want to get to know Tanizaki too. He doesn't want to learn what he's got in his arsenal. He wants to stay on top of this one as much as possible. He wants to keep the ball in this court, and he's playing this one very much at his own pace.
Yeah, I think
and
that's a fair point.
It's playing it safe, but it's playing it smart for James Castle right now.
And if you're Tanizaki, what do you do at this point to kind of achieve the upper hand?
I think if I'm Tanizaki, I'll weather the storm. I mean, you know, James Castle, he's trying his best, but sooner or later there's going to be an opening, and if Tanizaki sees it, he has to take the opportunity and grab it with both hands.
I said it better myself. You don't become a dual champion, you don't take opportunities.
And there you see that. I think Castle just gave him a moment too long to recover. Went back to the well a second time after getting caught. But then cut off again.
Kick to the solar plexus. Trying to go for that brainbuster. Tanizaki denying it.
Yeah, using his low center of gravity to stay on the right end of the brainbuster.
Yeah, going for that core strength.
Oh, now Tanizaki's got him up. Oh, and there's the vertical suplex. And now this is the separation he needs. This is his chance to recover himself and get up.
Yeah, if there's any chance of him securing a W here, he's got to ride this momentum, really mount that offense, and I think he's going to try now.
Running forearm.
Push off the ropes.
Takes him over.
Holding onto that arm.
Oh, he's got it.
Still going
He's got it lost.
Oh,
and
wow.
he's picking up, and you notice he picks up the opposite leg. It was like almost a tequila sunrise.
Nasty.
One arm hooked, and this is a very nasty hold. You know, he could be using the same side leg and turning into a kind of a Boston Crab instead. Going for that sideways torque on that knee, looking to potentially dislocate it, tear a few tendons.
Do whatever he can to eliminate the knee of his opponent, much like James Castle did at the beginning of this match.
Very smart from Tanizaki.
Oh, trying to go for a...
That was a Shining Wizard attempt.
Oh, black flag knee.
Speaking of knees.
Gets him up.
Oh, Michinoku driver.
1, 2. Oh, that was close.
Very close indeed.
Oh, Undertaker.
Oh, misses that black flag knee. Tanizaki's got to take advantage.
Oh, wraps him up. Hit him with the knee. Oh. Shining Wizard.
1, 2.
Oh. 2 count again, though. And see what happens if Tanizaki wins this one. The Wrestling League Championship goes back to Japan.
Yeah, would that be something? Imagine seeing Tanizaki defending the Wrestling League Championship in somewhere like Dove Pro Wrestling or Dragon Gate. What that would do for the company, but at the same time, would be a long time before it got defended again.
Tanazaki's got him up. Castle worms his way out of it, though.
Oh, shotgun drop kick.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, huge knee in the corner.
1, 2. Emphatic kick out, not quite enough. Got him up. Oh, brainbuster with a cork on it.
Called for
1,
it earlier.
2.
Finally hits it, but Tanizaki says no.
Of course, the game changed after Tanizaki hit that DH, that Shining Wizard. Seemed to awaken something in Castle. Perhaps giving in to the more strong style Puroresu of Japan. Saying, you know what, if you want to hit me that hard, I'll hit you harder.
Castle's looking to get him up in a torture rack. He can go any way he wants from there.
Yeah, but can't quite get the elevation necessary. Tanizaki denying it right now. And now he's got him up.
Got him up in that torture rack.
What is he going for here?
Oh! Plants him on his face. 1, 2, 3. No! Tanizaki kicks out at 2 after being dropped straight on his face. Planted on the canvas.
I'm experiencing a face buster. It's nasty.
And James Castle he's just in disbelief right now. He's throwing everything he's got, and Tanizaki's denying him at every move.
He's showing why he's a dual-wielding champion and why he was worthy to come into this company for the first time and challenge for the main belt. It certainly was not a handout. Tanizaki is holding his own here. Showing that he can strike with him. I don't know if it's a wise decision. Oh, caught the leg.
I've got it wrapped up in the ropes. James Castle's holding on for dear life, but
I think he's going to go for flying Hizagari.
Tanizaki is up.
Got him caught. Oh!
Diving knee. Catches James Castle.
Might be looking to put this one away. Going for Casanova. Right to the face. Oh.
Put him up in a tombstone position. Oh! Drops Castle on the back of his head.
Implant, he calls that. Jeez, he nearly broke his skull in the mat.
James Castle may just be kicking out on instinct now.
Got to give props.
One hell of an impactful drop there.
Yeah. Tanizaki pulling all the stops, went for the Casanova running knee and then an implant right in the center of the ring, and somehow the champ still kicks out. You got to think Harry Mann watching this very carefully, because one of these two men is going to be ready to destroy him.
If I'm Harry Mann, I'm not sure if I want either man to win.
This is it.
I wouldn't want any part of either of these two warriors right now, trading forearms back and forth. Oh! Landing at the same time on a headbutt.
Boy.
And a jumping knee. Oh my goodness.
God. 1, 2. Oh, that was unbelievably close.
That was one of the weakest kickouts I think I've ever seen from James Castle.
Yeah, I think Castle. Oh, he might be going for biting dog. Oh,
another knee to the face.
1, 2.
Oh, and now it's Tanizaki's turn to throw everything at Castle, and Castle's kicking out.
I have no idea how Castle's kicking out right now. I don't think he's even fully conscious.
Can you even get a double concussion? I don't know, but
I'm pretty sure you can.
His brains are scrambled right now. When he went for this earlier on.
This may very well be the hardest test of James Castle's career right now. And he is showing the world that he will not
give in. Oh, discus forearm.
Oh, and another one. Got him up again.
Oh, plants him for a second time.
1, 2.
No, Tanizaki kicking out.
Insanity.
Again.
But I think he's going for that black flag knee. You can see it on his face. He knows opportunity is knocking.
Oh! Connects flush on the side of Tanizaki's face.
1, 2, 3. Wow.
That pendulum of momentum was swinging firmly in the favor of the man from Japan. But Teja, all it took was that one black flag knee straight to the temple, and Tanizaki was out.
Yeah, Mr. 24/7, 365, never misses a show. James Castle proves why he belongs at the top of the mountain. And for all the accomplishments that Tanizaki came in with, it took one black flag knee to put him out, but good Lord, what a match that was, Ollie.
A test for the ages for James Castle.
Yeah.
His championship reign rolls on.
I think it's safe to say that was the stiffest test of his career, and it's solidifying James Castle as one of the best wrestlers that Wrestling League has ever had. But take nothing away from Tanizaki, who came in here and gave everything. Of course, now we know what the next title defense will be, Ollie.
Harry Mann versus James Castle for that title he holds above his head right there. Oh. Music cut, the lights have dimmed. Oh.
Speak of the devil.
There is your #1 contender, folks.
And if this match is all about history, remember it was in this building 1 year ago. He became, or rather defended, his inaugural SOS title for the first time, and now a year later, July 30th, he will walk in to the football club in Harwich and challenge for the top prize in Wrestling League. What a difference a year makes.
Very intense stare down right now, folks. Got the tension with a knife right now.
Oh, blocks it.
Oh. James Castle tucking his tail between his legs and heading for the hills.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your Wrestling League champion, the anarchist, James Castle!
Mark the calendar, folks, because July 29th at Harwich and Parkston Football Club, it will be Harry Mann, the main dude, against the anarchist, James Castle.